this thing's taking forever. Oh wait, I can finish this quest. Yeah. 32 million, and I stick this in the suitcase. Close that up. Check it. Yep, 100%. Away you go. And now back to the sorting. I want to get all of the yen out first, so let's set that one for delivery. Small box. I only have one small box right now. I need 34 million yen. Alright, well, we're gonna need a lot more of the million stacks. Quite surprised at how people would be so okay with breaks. I say go on break every hour, people are chill about it. It's nice. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with going on break for your stream sessions. I mean, you gotta take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Like I have my coffee that I keep forgetting about. Go to the bathroom, stretch, do all the things you need to do. I mean, they can't expect you to sit in your chair forever. Well, I suppose there's some people with a standing desk, you know, like the desks that can change height levels depending on how you sit or stand or whatever. One of these days I might consider a raising desk or whatever that's called. But as of right now, I'm quite comfortable sitting. We've gone over a whole 20 minutes drive on break before and the boys were still there. Ah. Wow. That's a long break. I mean, if they sort of know what you're doing, then maybe they might be more inclined to stay. Or they'll just put you in the background while they do something else, and then whenever you come back, they'll be like, "Oh, you're back." As long as they get the sound on. But I do that sometimes, I think. Just have somebody in the background, and then, like, if they go somewhere, I'll just tune back in once they come back. It was an unexpected drive. I told them I was going to be 5 minutes tops. Well, that was a slight oversight. You never know how traffic's going to be. I don't know how much room I have in there, but I feel like I should add some more. I don't know how long I've had the longest break or whatever, but I don't think it was ever like 20 minutes. But you never know, you know? Life comes at you fast, and unexpected things will happen. You felt bad. I mean, couldn't do anything about it. I try not to leave chat too far or too long, but sometimes it happens, you know. Can't expect everything to go perfectly every time. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough room for 34 million in a small box. I hope so. Sometimes shit happens. Yeah, definitely. You never know when something's gonna happen and you're not expecting it. I dare you to fit 30 million in that box. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to put the full pack of 30 bills. The block, that's what we call it. Try to see the block, if that'll fit into the box. We'll see. I really hope so, because I think it will. I think it'll hold more in the box if it's in a block form instead of being loose bundles. We'll just have to see. I know it can at least fit one block, but I don't think it'll fit more than that. If it doesn't work though, I'll just go grab an extra large box and we'll put 2 boxes of small boxes in there. If that happens to be the case, then it'll still be one delivery and it'll be in the box. It'll cover all the conditions. I don't quite have enough for a block yet, I don't think. No, I don't. But we're getting there. It's getting closer. Oh, I have a loose bill back there. Gonna Tetris 30 million. Well, if I have to. I mean, sometimes they really do give you unrealistic goals or quests or whatever. So they're just like, oh yeah, we want you to put this much money in that small box. And then it's like, it won't all fit. So the fix for that is that you grab an extra large box and you put whatever box it wants you to be in the box. And that will that'll cover the condition. It doesn't say that it can't be inside of an extra large box, so that's why it works. You hate when they want small amounts in large boxes? Yeah, that's really annoying. Oh dear. But yeah, sometimes they'll be like, yeah, I only want like 100 bills and I want you to put it inside of an extra large box. And it's like, really? 'Cause I could fit a whole lot more in that. If I just, if you asked for a little more, or if you asked for a smaller box, that would make more sense, I think. Stop getting caught. Just, there we go, okay. But yeah, it's just like you're sending air, and I don't even get to put like packing peanuts or anything in it. So it's just gonna flop around inside of the box while it gets shipped. But it's what they want. Not much common sense, but that keeps it interesting. Yeah, it's very true. Sometimes it's random and it doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. I'm thinking I might put these pallets in the warehouse because when I open packs of boxes and stuff like that, things tend to go flying and sometimes they can fall on these pallets. I haven't had it happen yet, but it can happen. It is possible. Chat said I'm talking too much. When? Isn't that like the idea when you're streaming that you talk a lot? I always think it's really weird when there are streamers that I find that don't talk during their stream, and I'm just like, why are you streaming it? If you're not gonna talk, then I feel like it's better to do just a YouTube video or wherever you plan on uploading it. There's plenty of like non-commentary videos out there that people just want to watch the gameplay. It said the message before was not sent because it's identical to the previous one. Well, if you say the exact same thing twice in a row, I don't think that Twitch wants you to see it or to say it. Like, I've been caught on that too, because sometimes all I want to say is LOL, and if the last message I sent was LOL, then it would be like, no, you can't send that. It looks like exactly the same as the last one. It's like, I have to write something slightly different. I'll write haha instead of LOL. Yeah, it's alright. It's just Twitch trying to be helpful, not have the same message bit be spammed. But I don't feel like it's spamming as long as other people are talking, or, you know, other lines are being put into chat, even if it's bots, you know? I don't know. I can't put that conditional statement into the chat, I don't think. Happy to chat. Why are people so timid? I don't know. I feel like it's something people kind of have to get used to. 'Cause normally I don't normally just talk. Even when I'm playing with my hubby, I don't always talk all the time. So I kind of have to get myself used to talking out loud in order to sort of keep it interesting for streams. Okay. The defining moment. It fits! Okay. Now the other question is, will it fit 4 other packs? Haha! This is a magic box. It holds a lot of money. You have to lose your mind a bit. Well, I mean, if you're already a little bit crazy, it's not too bad. I think what helps is finding yourself funny. Well, at least for me. I tend to laugh at myself a lot anyway, so... Even if there's nobody in my chat, I will keep myself occupied. Or entertained, I mean. Find myself hilarious and I'm not even sorry. That's good. That's good. You shouldn't feel sorry about that. I don't care if nobody else finds me funny. I find me funny. And I think the people that do find you funny are also going to find you your content funny as well. Eventually the audience will get there, you know? Gotta stay energetic on stream, I feel like, no matter the views. Yeah, definitely. Always. I feel like if I'm gonna watch somebody on stream or video, whatever, it's gonna be more fun if I hear their inner thoughts, you know, or their conversations in chat, than if I were to watch something where they only talk when somebody talks to them. I don't know, just my thoughts. It's my preference. So facts. Definitely. It's very rare that I want to watch content that doesn't have commentary, so it does happen. But that's usually more so like when my hubby's trying to sleep and um, he wants something on, but he doesn't want somebody's voice to sort of interrupt his sleep, then non-commentary gameplay is pretty helpful. But for the most part, I like to have some commentary. I like knowing what the person's thinking. I like to get to know that person sort of through their inner monologue, or, you know, if I get to interact with them, then I get to find out specific things. Can't watch just gameplay, need commentary, especially on Twitch. Oh yeah, especially on Twitch. I don't hang out on channels that don't talk. On Twitch, anyway. Just want a gameplay? Or you just want to watch? Oh, if you just want to watch gameplay, then I'll just play the game myself. If I just want to watch gameplay without commentary, I won't necessarily play it myself because I'm not always interested in the game that I want to see. Like, sort of. Okay, so example would be I watched a lot of Tomb Raider. I probably watched like almost all of the Tomb Raider games get played, and I'm not going to play it myself. But I really enjoyed watching it. It's a very cinematic game. Even the actual gameplay parts of it are pretty cinematic. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. There's plenty of games out there that I want to watch be played, but not play myself. So, yeah. Uncharted would be basically the same thing, yeah. Uncharted's a very pretty game, and so is Tomb Raider. I feel like Uncharted, though, I might play. I just don't know. I don't think I've ever really played a game that was similar to it, so I don't know if that's gonna be up my alley. Like, I don't do a lot of parkour, and I feel like that's sort of part of the game. They both are. I might do Tomb Raider series soon. Need to replay it. Nah, I think you have the patience for those games. It's not about patience. It's about whether or not I'm gonna enjoy the gameplay. Because, yeah, it's fun to watch gameplay, but if you don't like the way it controls or the way it feels, it can be a less than satisfactory experience. Man, just stack nicely. Thank you. I know it's my own fault, because if I just line it up, it'll stack nicely, but if I don't, and just like drop it, then it'll be like, oh, I'm slightly off center. You have a good point there. Thank you. I have been playing games for a very long time, and I have noticed that if I don't like the way the game plays in some way or another, I might just stop playing it. But the funny thing about that is that later down the road, I'll be like, oh, I really liked that one part of the game, so I really kind of want to play the game again. So even though I don't like the game, I'm gonna play it again. And I'll do that mostly because I'll forget why I forgot, or I forget why I didn't like the game. So yeah, I'll just be like, oh, well, I'll just play it until I don't like it. And then Once I find that part where I don't like the game, then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna uninstall. And then years down the road, I might install it again. It's fun though. My brain likes to forget the things that I don't like about games, so it makes it hard for me to remember why I stopped playing a game. So it makes me play it again, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's why. I could probably like keep a track, keep a log of it or something, but that's too much work. I don't want to do that. Just a real gamer, you played so much that you've forgotten. Well, I'm gonna attribute that to my bad memory, so... Sometimes I forget things, and sometimes it's rather fast, and it's not, much that I can really control. Chalk it down to you over-experienced. I don't know. Could be, yeah. I don't know. I play a lot of games though. So to have to keep track of why I liked certain games and why I didn't, I kind of have to have that fresh in my mind in order to really list off the things. I'm too fast for the sorter. Um, so the thing of why this sorter is faster than that sorter is because it goes faster if it has the correct bill. So what it's checking for, it will go faster for. If it has more rejects than it has acceptance, then it'll be slower. So what I mean is this sorter, it doesn't have any marked bills right now, which I don't know if there are any, so I have to throw it there anyway. But yeah, if there were more marked bills, this would go faster. But since there aren't, then it's sort of a slower pace. And if this had, say, like dollars and euros mixed in with this would go a lot slower because it would just reject slower. But since it's all yen, it goes a lot faster. So it's accepting every single bill instead of rejecting them. And I don't know why that's faster, but it is. Feel that for real. I cannot keep track of majority of the games I don't play anymore, except Halo. You remember every bit of that. Well, there's a lot of Halos though, I think. I never really played the other ones. I think I played like one of the Halos, but that was on the 360, and it wasn't even mine, so... Yeah, and I only played the campaign, I didn't play the PvP. That's not my thing. The notes will just keep getting splat out instead of bundling. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, it'll reject out the side of it, or the front of it, or whatever. But the more it accepts, the less it'll be slowed down. It'll be faster if you don't have as much rejects. I think that counts for counterfeits as well. So if this had a lot of counterfeit bills, it would slow down a bit. Ooh, I meant to hit X, not space. Makes sense. We don't like rejects around here. Very true, very true. So if you ever have like mixed bills, like a pile of mixed bills between euros and dollars and whatever else, it's best to like evaluate the pile, see which one has the most, and sort that one first. It'll go faster if you do it that way. Whereas if you try to sort out the minority first, it's going to take a lot longer. Still possible to do, just gonna take longer, that's all. Let's see. I don't have any more yen quests. But I feel like I should do these ones before I do the euros, because I haven't even washed the euros yet. The euros are still sitting in the box, and I don't think they're dirty, there's a lot of them. And I gotta wash them, and I have these gigantic mountains of yen, so I gotta get through the yen before I start washing more. Okay, so I need police marked bills in a case. Okay, cases are over here. Gotta leave you on my monitor. I'm gonna get drinks. Okay. Probably start streaming some Voyagers or something. Very cool. I like looking at the Voyagers. I just don't know if I want to play it yet. Is it out of alpha or whatever? Or is it not a demo? That's what I'm trying to say. Police marked. You may have already gone off to your to get your drinks and stuff. Think you'd love it, to be honest. Okay, in a minute. I grabbed too many bills. But okay, that's cool. I did think about playing it, I just haven't really sunk my teeth into it yet. It's a very pretty game at the very least. It's not an early access? Cool. Alright. Well, that probably means it's more put together than some of the other demos that I have on my list. Oh wait, it is? My bad? Aw, well. I'd still probably try to play it though. It's done. I do have like a lot of demos on my list that I haven't gotten to, but it's kind of a slow process because I'm like, I want to play this game or I want to play this game. I don't know if I'm gonna like this demo. My priorities are a little jumbled at the moment. It's still good even in early access. Good. Very good. I'm glad you like it. That might mean that I like it. I don't know. Although, there's a game that's called... Goodness, I don't remember what it's called. I just played it like 2 days ago or something like that. I've already uninstalled it because I didn't like it. Oh no, I know it's here. It's called Blind Descent. It's only in demo right now, but it looked really pretty, and I liked watching somebody else play it, but I didn't like playing it because there was I don't know if you would want to call it a bug. There was something I couldn't deal with not being able to fix. That was what it was. Trust I know the struggle. I've had to cull my wish list for my mental well-being. Yeah. There's a lot of games that I've had on my wish list, and a lot of them have like stayed on my wish list because they haven't come out yet, but that's okay. But I've also had to like take out some of them because it's just like, yeah, it looks cool, but I don't think it's really my cup of tea. Should probably not have that on my list. I'm looking at it now. It looks right up my alley. I'll try it out. Okay. Get back to you on that. I like the game. I do. But there's just one part about it that I can't stand, and I can't play it that way. I will wait for updates. If they, for some reason, change the feature that I don't like, then I will play it again. Because it's a really pretty game. It really is. I like it. I took screenshots even just in the beginning of it. And I like the different creatures and stuff. I just have concerns about base building. That's what it concerns. And base building is like one of my biggest joys in playing games that are crafting, survival, building. If I can't build, then I'm be sad panda. I won't play the game. Gotta find this part that you mean. I'll probably stream it too. Maybe even tonight before Voyagers. Okay. I hope you like it. That's, we'll go with that. I hope you like it. I think the game has a lot of potential. It's saying the demo is 32 gigs. Oh yeah, it's a huge demo. I forgot that it's a huge demo, but really it is. Stitched you up. Yeah, I don't know why it's such a huge demo. I mean, it seems to be sort of a lot in the game, so it's gotta be good that it's that big of a game. It was unfortunately unplayable for my hubby, so that's also a downside. It was like so laggy that he wasn't able to play it. So I really hope you get to play it. He really wanted to play it with me, although we couldn't figure out how the multiplayer worked at all. But the biggest problem was that we weren't able to get it running on his PC. Feel like that's gonna happen to you. What PC and GPU is he running? I don't remember. See, those are things that I don't keep in my memory banks. in my mental memory banks. I'm sure he could probably tell you because he bought it, but I forgot what he had, what he's running. But yeah, I think you should still give it a try. That's so fair. I've only just started learning all that stuff this year. Yeah, there's just a lot to try to remember. And with all the numbering and naming schemes that they have, it's too much for me to retain. If it's not something I have to remember on a daily basis, I'm just gonna let it fly right out of my my memory banks. I just won't keep it in there. I care more about like gameplay stuff, understanding or remembering quests and stuff. Plus, I've never really been big on hardware anyway. You are a need-to-know kind of person, huh? Well, sometimes. If I need to know it, then yeah. If I'm not going to use it all the time, probably not going to keep it. That's why I'm so bad at names, though. If I don't know if I'm going to see you often, I'm probably going to forget your name. But that's just the way it is whenever I meet new people. I never know how often I'm going to see them, so I just don't retain names very well. Even if it's like a famous actor. I forget actors' names all the time. Sometimes my hubby will be telling me about a movie and they'll be like, oh, it's got this person in it and this person in it, and I'm just like, you're not helping. I can't remember it by actor names, so it's not going to help me. Crazy with faces, but not names. Yeah, I can remember people's faces, for sure. Sometimes voices, too. But names, nope. That goes right out the window. Oh, with the actors' names? Forget about it. Yeah. I just can't remember all of that. But yeah, faces I'll recognize immediately. I'll be like, oh, I remember that person. I may not remember what they're from, but I'll be like, oh, they're familiar, you know? They were in something I watched. I'm sure that's really helpful. But then I'll just look into the cast and I'll be like, oh, I remember this person. This is the person's name. What were they in? Ah, that's what they were in. That's what I remember them from. So it's more of a process for me, but that's okay. My hubby's really good at remembering names and faces, so he'll fill in the blanks where I forget. Very helpful, and with other and only with girls I meet will I remember their names pretty well. You mean like in person, you mean? Because it doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl. I'm still probably going to forget that person's name. I must clear my throat. He's a good man. Oh yeah, definitely. One time I went on a date earlier this year and she didn't remember my name, but I did. I was like, ah, wow. Well, see, if you plan on getting in a romantic scenario with a person, You should probably remember their name. Just saying. Like, if it's just gonna be a platonic friendship thing, no romance, then totally. That you don't need to really remember their name. You can just ask them the next time you see them. But if you plan on being in a relationship with this person, oh yeah, you better remember their name. That's my thoughts anyway. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that don't remember their date's name. Ah, but I'm glad I don't know who that person is. Yeah, most probably, definitely. Found out her thing was going on dates with blokes and she was weird. She was into humiliation of men. Ah, got out of there very quickly. Yeah, I would too. Yeah. That doesn't sound like a good place to be. I mean, that's totally fine if all you want to do is go on dates. But you better have that like upfront known. If you don't plan on getting into a serious relationship, then you better um let that be known before, anything develops. Yeah, it's good to have a little screening process though when you're still in the dating process. Got to get to know the person. I always thought it was kind of strange when people would go on a date in order to know the person. It's like, well, yeah, you're gonna know some more things by going on a date with that person, but you should probably figure out like as much as you can before you go on the date. That's just my thoughts. I think knowing someone pretty well before going on a date is a good idea. She stuck her phone in my face on FaceTime and was trying to get me to do humiliating stuff for her friends. Wow. Be honest, I'm good looking, so I think she likes to humiliate blokes who have confidence and was like, nah, bro. Yeah, it was like a Tinder date. Oh yeah, no. I think that even if you happen to meet your date or whatever on Tinder, I'm pretty sure you can still talk to each other before the date happens, and then you can kind of decide whether or not you want to stay on the date plans. Um, I don't know how it works because I've never had Tinder, but um, I imagine that there's some conversation that should be had. Unless you're gonna have a blind date, which I think that's a bad idea, like all around. Just being blind completely, not just visually, but also just not able to really conversate with that person until the date happens. That's such a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe good things can happen from that, maybe not. But I'm not gonna take that risk. I mean, I don't need to anymore because I got my man, but I'm just saying, like, for anybody that's still out and single and whatnot, talking is an interesting way. But yeah, no, I think this was like her thing because at the bar I met her at the workers. Oh, the bar you met her at, the workers pointed her out when I asked them, I'm here to meet a girl. Oh, red flag from the rip. Yeah, they already know. That's kind of bad. Yeah. And even if, like, say, um, even if she wasn't trying to get you to do humiliating stuff on her FaceTime, whatever, um, I feel like she shouldn't be using FaceTime in front of you or even having you on camera the first date. Like, you don't know each other yet. You don't even know what the boundaries are yet. You don't get to just shove a camera in the face. You walked into a setup, but I can't handle yourself. You can't handle yourself, so it's okay. I'm never that worried. Well, I mean, sure, you could probably hold yourself up in a fight or whatever, but to avoid that situation would probably be better. It's up to you, though. I can't tell you what to do and what you can't do. I made a mess because of these bullets. Is that all of them? I think that's all the ones that are starting to roll away. We got all the odds and ends in the box. It was intense. She was like to her friend Loon, "What I got, eh?" She like her best friend. Oh no, she gave me a bubbly cup of water. Very suspicious behavior. Oh, did it even go off? Hi, mommy. I don't think I heard it. I think she was. Oh, it did go off? Okay. Well, I'm glad you heard it. I just didn't hear it. I think she was spiking me. Oh no. That's terrible. It's more fun if you can hear it too. Yeah, definitely. I had some weird audio problems to begin the stream. Like for whatever reason my mic wasn't hooked up. So, not really sure what happened there. I don't know. Felt hungover after a glass of water for days. She was trying to do weird shit. That's all kinds of bad news. That's definitely not what you want. Every time I update graphics drivers, it resets all of my damn audio settings. Goodness. All of your audio settings. That can't be good. I think it's because I updated OBS not too long ago. And then because I hadn't streamed that day that I updated it, I didn't notice that it, oh dear, I made a mess. I didn't notice that it had changed some of my settings. But yeah, it's really annoying when OBS just decides to change settings on you. Or even Windows for that matter. Every time you get a Windows update, then it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna mess with all your icons, we're gonna change some of your settings, we're gonna move some things around that you probably don't want moved around, but we're gonna do it. So just an OBS really, but still, yeah. Still not fun. We don't care what you want. Just put this here. Yeah, it's no fun. I don't get why it wants to screw with you, but it does. I don't know. We just do what we can. At least you're not being botted. That's very true. I don't like being botted by fake viewers. It's not fun. Then you have no idea how many actual viewers you have. Well, unless you look at the pane or whatever. The thing that tells you who's there or whatever. I'm making a mess. It's totally fine though. I think these are all packs. Being botted on Voyagers? What do you mean? Did you get fake viewers on yours too? Every time I'm streaming Voyagers, it bots my views. Oh wow. It seems like it's happening more often um as of recently than it has like ever. Do do do. Also, did you follow me on Bamboo Forest account? I did. It's my bot account, I know, but it helps me see whether or not people are on. I probably could just do the same thing from my own account, but yeah, I did that. I'll do it this morning and you'll see. It's ruining everything. It ruined your stats. My viewer average was 80 something last stream. Goodness. No worries, just making sure. Yeah. Yeah, I have control of that account. It used to be a friend's, but it's now mine for bots. For botting, I mean. It's really all it is a streamer bot talking through it, or Stream Elements also talks through it, so I don't know what I'm doing with this vase. Was bot, I didn't notice. I was thinking maybe someone had a similar spelled name. No, it's just me. Can't get your Streamlabs bot to talk through it? Well, I don't have Streamlabs, so I'm not really sure about that one. I only have Stream Elements and StreamerBot and a couple other bots, but not Streamlabs. Just Panda being a weirdo. Good enough for me. I like being a weirdo. Keeps things interesting, you know? Can't be blah and unoriginal, you know? Streamer bot for the win. Definitely, definitely. It allows you to say all kinds of things and program it for C# code and stuff. Why did it censor weirdo? What do you mean? Do you have your Twitch on censoring stuff? 'Cause I don't have any censoring starred on mine. I think you have a filter um set on your Twitch. 'Cause I didn't do that. Weirdo is one of my favorite compliments, so I wouldn't use that for Twitch thinks Loca's a small child. Well, I think to be fair, Twitch has that on by default that certain words will be um censored And I have to make sure that that filter is not on because I'm not a child. I can handle mean words. Apparently, weirdo is offensive in 2025. Well, there's a lot of strange things happening in 2025, so that's not a shocker. Where do I fix this? It's in the settings in the Twitch chat, like at the very bottom. There's like a little gear icon. It should show you something like a chat appearance, I think. No, that's not it. Where is it? Should be able to find it somewhere in there. Sorry, meant to include to express the sarcasm. You want a chew toy? Oh, you want to catch Choodle? Whoever that is. Chat filters. That's what you're looking for. So they'll have filters for discrimination, sexually explicit language, harassment, profanity. All those things are things that are chat filters. It's in the chat settings. But yeah, all those things are turned off for me, so I'm pretty sure that that's something you have to do personally. Well, yeehaw. Tell me you ride a horse to work without telling me you ride a horse. I don't ride a horse to work. You're silly. You didn't catch it. It's probably because you made fun of it. Shouldn't make fun of the things that you want to catch. I'm sure it has everything to do with why you caught it or why you didn't catch it. I mean, JK LOL. Oh no, I'm I'm not keeping up with this. Okay, now it's good. I'll start that back up again. Probably because the Pokemon game is so. Well, it's that too. I mean, it's completely RNG unless you use the right ball or whatever. Which I did find out that there is a mod, or a bot, I mean, that will tell you what sort of ball you should use to catch the Pokemon. But I also think that that's like too much chat spam, so I'm not gonna go get it. And I just don't really put too much effort into it. I'm just like, I'll just use the Pokecatch. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not gonna go and try and find out what ball I should use to catch that Pokemon. Like, oh, for this one you need a Sun Ball. For this one you need an Ultra Ball. Or whatever. Like, yeah, I'll use different types of balls for Pokemon if I'm actually playing the Pokemon game. But if it's just a chat game, like, why would I put that much effort into it? I don't know.